haven't made a video in a long time to make a video, man. Come on, let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Hello? Yes, it's me. Kyrie Irving? Bro, how did you get my number? Okay. Well, how can I help you? Yeah. Yeah, I know everything's going on with the NBA and you guys wanna, yeah. How can I help? You want me to what? Damn. But I could use my little influence of what I have and whatever audience I have, I could deliver that same message. I don't see how that can... But what do you think we should do? Nigga, please! Alright guys, no more jokes. I'm here today to talk about the real issues. Pokemon Go Battle League has algorithms set against people who win. I'm sorry, I just can't resist doing that joke. But today, I'm here to talk to you guys about my 6 Samurai deck. Now, last time I talked to you guys, I said I was going to use it, and I'm getting back into the flow. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a month. I was missing for a while. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a month, so I had to get back on my 6 Samurai deck. I'm a little bit rusty with my combo, but I want to show you guys this little neat thing that they could do. I want to show you guys a really nice little combo that they can do with Great General of the 6 Samurai and the 6 Gates with the 6 Samurai counters. So, I'm going to show you guys that video. If you're excited to see it, like the video. If you like this deck, if you have any suggestions or comments about my deck or my plays, you can comment them down below. Roast me if you need to. I'm perfectly fine with it. But with no further ado, let's show you guys some duels. And then I'll show you guys what the play is supposed to kind of look like at the end of it. And then I'll show you guys a deck profile. Started off with me going up against what I was going to show you guys last week. Nico White, like I said, he has a comedy album, fellow comedian, he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! He loves Gravekeepers. So this is a duel that we were going to do, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I said, I was super duper rough coming back into this. So then I made a couple misplays. I'm not going to lie. I made a mistake, he made a mistake, and let's see how this one goes out. So yeah. When you want to do this combo, you want to set it up and you want to try to get some counters on the field, and then you want to use Isolde, and then Isolde's ability to go into the Great General, and then you use the Great General's all of his ability to gain more counters, and you use the counters to kind of cycle off to keep bringing back Keyzon and this Grandmaster. You bring back Keyzon and Grandmaster, then you get to basically pluck through your Ultra deck, and your Ultra deck can build up a really big field, as you guys will see. So it's a very, very long play. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to, you know, hopefully not get interrupted. But even with interruptions, you can still get some of the move off. But yeah, so you can summon out Appalachia. You can get I think he was complaining about the time, so I just, you know, I ran out of time kind of explaining to him what certain cards do. So we got Appalachia out, and then I got Shien out just to negate spells, and Appalachia to negate monster effects, but then also I had infinite permanence, so I didn't have to worry too much. But I didn't get to I wasn't able to bring out the full version of it. I just got a little bit of it out. So even with that, summon Great General, Great Shogun. Great Shogun just helped a little bit more with the little bit of support that I had. But the main issue that I was having on the field, you guys can see, was me not having a monster stronger than Gravekeeper's spot. Now, I was so concerned with finishing up the combo and destroying his field that I just didn't utilize my ability from Gateway of the 6 to power up my 6 Samurais, because I knew he would have had it on the field. And when you see how long it takes me to figure that one out, it's a little bit embarrassing. But let me see if I can just speed this process up. Okay, so this is where I start powering people up. Boom. This is where I power people up. And then I do my little power ups and be like, alright, I'm getting rid of all your monsters. But what I forgot was when I use Digress's ability, I couldn't attack. I had to skip the battle phase. So that's what I forgot. Okay, so now in my next turn, I get to try it again, bring out the cards, get another Shien's Dojo, utilize the counters, and try to restore the moves that I have fumbled throughout this entire game. And with that, bring him down to 100 life points left. There's not much he can do. So with that being said, now I believe this turn I shall be ending it. There we go. That's the end of that one. So shout out to Nico White, Comedy Album Marcellus. It's on Spotify streaming. I'll put it in the description. You guys can listen to that. Alright, so here's me using the deck again, going up against the new Toon support. Ew. Now, me going up against this new Toon support, not that familiar with it. I didn't get the proper hand that I would have needed, so he was able to get a lot of his stuff off. But once I had Twin Twister, get rid of his stuff. Now let's see, hopefully I can do absolutely nothing with this hand. Because if you don't have two Samurai cards, if you summon on the field, then there's absolutely nothing you can do. So this was just one of those instances where I just got a bad hand, which, like I said, just comes down to just deck build. I need to work on that. And you want to make sure you can thin it. I have 44 cards, I believe, in here, where I can try to thin it down to 40. I can get rid of some Ash Blossoms here and there. You don't need an Ash Blossom if you can set up your field the way you want to. It's not that important. You want to do, that's, you want to, sometimes you want to be able to handle everything, but if you can just focus on what the deck is good at, you don't need to handle everything. Yeah, so once all that was done, I was able to summon what I need to summon and spread out all my 6 Samurai counters. And I can search the cards out and do what I need to do. And I believe now I can kind of get the ball rolling. Summon Grandmaster. Grandmaster spreads out the counters. So with each 6 Samurai spell or trap card that you have that can gain the counters, it's super easier when you summon your 6 Samurai cards because you get to split it up. Gateway is going to gain 2 and every other one's going to gain 1. So you split it up really nice and even. If you want to, you can leave all your counters on Temple of the 6, so that way they just keep losing attack points. But like I said, here comes the disruption. He summoned Nibiru on me. I still have my Temple of the 6, and I still have my other counters. He wasn't able to summon anything because I Twin Twisted him earlier. For all you Toon players, I don't know, maybe it's his deck build why he didn't get it. Maybe it's just a bunch of bad draws. He did not draw any other of his Toon World support cards, spell and trap cards to get his plays off. Once I started rebuilding my field up again, he quit. Okay. Here is me going up against a dinosaur deck, which is actually funny because I have a dinosaur deck. I like dinosaurs. Because even with the new, what is this, Armored Alligator? I'm just going to call it Armored Alligator. I don't know his name. But he summons out his cards. He brings out a Union Carrier for Doka. And then once he summons it with the Breaker Dragon as an equip, there's not much you can honestly do. Doka's going to negate my monster effects, and 6 Samurais are heavily reliant on their monster effects. And then once after that, and I couldn't summon anymore, I just gave up. There's nothing I can do with that one. Here's me again, going up against what appears to be a final deck. Spirit Message, final deck. So, I start off my plays to summon out the cards, and this is somewhat of how the combo is supposed to go. You use your cards, you bring out a Zod, searches out another Kagegi, then you use that card, the Kagegi, that since you already summoned, your needs effect anymore, so you can discard it to bring out Gateway of the 6, and then you can at that point, you're supposed to have enough more to special summon to the field to build more on your cards. But like I said, I was very, very rusty, not getting it out as fast or as efficient as I could have been. As you saw, I didn't even discard Kageki. I discarded Hatsume like an idiot. I just super rusty. You would think I've never touched 6 hands before, but I promise you, a month ago, I was getting this shit off like butter. But I think my brain just went into Pokemon Go land, like, cause that's just like a whole other brain wave level of thinking, and I'm really, really into that. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm summoning out the cards as much as I need to, playing it how I have to play. Bring out my Great Shogun. I can bring out all my monsters. Use Hatsume's effect again, so now I have what I need. So I should not have used Hatsume to make Appalachia. That was my mistake. I should have used Grandmaster because I need Hatsume on the field so that way I can go into Borreload Savage Dragon. So once I make a Appalachia, I can use summon Borreload Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon will then take the Skull Dread from the graveyard to equip from it and gain the attack points from it. Just get the maximum amount. So in this duel, I made my little misplays and stuff like that here and there. But this ultimately ran down to his Dark Sanctuary, flip of a coin. Like, I'm just going to keep attacking you, and I'm going to just bet that I'm going to get the effects I need to get off. And I don't think it necessarily worked for me. Because as you guys can see, he got like 4 off in a row. And I'm like, well, let me just summon out what I can summon out, and maybe I can stop him. And I'm losing more. And then I get another one. Another one. You take my big guy off, attack him, get that off, and this is just decided. Flip the coin, let's see who gets it. I lose on a gamble. Alright, so this is an example of how it's supposed to look. If you get a card that can gain your counters, that's dope. So that's why you're supposed to run Shin's Dojo, Gateway of the 6, Temple of the 6, stuff that can get unlimited amount of 6 Samurai counters. You summon your cards, you get a Zold, you use the Zold's ability to bring out Kizan to bring out the other one, and then you discard your Kageki to summon, to get your Gateway. And once you get your Gateway, you use those counters on the other card with Gateway to then continue searching out your Kizans and your Grandmaster. And this way, you keep utilizing it, and just if you're doing it right, you can also plus off of Great General, because Great General can also gain counters when you summon 6 Samurais to him. And then even with that, you continue to summon your cards to build up your 6 Samurai counters, but each time you summon a 6 Samurai, you're going to get your cards off. Then you go into your XYZ number 60 to then bring out your Hatsume, so that way Hatsume comes out. You don't use Hatsume, you save Hatsume. So then you can summon Skull Dread. Skull Dread will then special summon one from the hand. So that's why I use my Reinforcement of the Army through Skull Dread's effect to bring out my Fuma. If you don't bring out Fuma, you can still use Hatsume's ability to remove the guys from the graveyard to then bring out Fuma from the graveyard when you want to special summon. So then you rebuild your field back up, then you summon Appalachia. So now Appalachia's in the graveyard. Like I said, I'm still keeping Hatsume and Fuma in the graveyard, so this way I can still make my Skull Dread not Skull Dread, I can still make my Boral Sword Overload Dragon. My Borreload Savage Dragon. Boom. Summons, attach Skull Dread to it. So now I already have 4 counters within Appalachia. I have counters within Borreload Sword Dragon. And then I use the 2 Kizans to bring out 2 Proxy Dragons. Proxy Dragons will then go out into Mech Knight Crusadia Astram. Astram, if you can get off your... This is just a plus. You don't have to necessarily do this because I run them in the deck. I run some of the True Kings in there, so then that way you can bring out True King of all Calamities to bring out even more negation, and then just another 6 Samurai Shien for extra protection. And that's what the field's supposed to somewhat look like. If you're doing it absolutely right, sometimes you can end up with 2 Shiens on the field and a King of all Calamities, or depending on your hand, sometimes you can just bring out Calamities and Shien, or just 2 Shiens, or 2 Shiens and a Calamity. It really just depends on how many cards you have in your hand. So, this is the deck list. I'm going to post it up for you guys right here. You guys can see everything that I'm running in it. You guys can make your suggestions for what you think can stay, what you guys think should go. Like I said, it's only 44 cards. There's plenty. I could definitely get rid of 4 cards in here if I was to just eyeball it right now. There's certain cards I don't need in there. They're just in there for security and just for extra variety and protection per se. They're not really getting rid of helping or hurting the deck either way. These are just cards that I'm running in there for how I want to run the deck, just to have some versatility. And this is purely my second draft of this deck from the first time I built it. And side deck's not important because these are just cards I've messed around with to play around with. So guys, that's my 6 Samurai deck. Those are my 6 Samurai plays. I'm still getting used to the deck, still trying to get it off the way how I would like to get it off in its truest potential. But until then, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on it. I'll still keep practicing. I'm still going to try out new decks and stuff like that. We're almost in July now, so me and Kisame will be filming soon to come back with you guys. I have some video ideas written down in there, and if there's any video ideas you want to see me and Kisame do, comment it down below. I'd love to see that. Like the video, helps us out with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Click that bell for notifications if you are old. That way you are always updated when we put up future content on this channel. Personal channels, Discord server, all those different things are in the description down below. It'll mean a lot if you check those things out. And guys, Kisame's not here to say it, so I'll edit him in.
Have a good day. And a better.
Stop! I'll see you guys next week.